Welcome, guys. Now we're in the best tournament in the UEFA competitions. This is the best tournament, the most entertaining one. Fenerbahce, we were supposed to win this, but we can't take penalties. So Olympiacos didn't deserve, but it's okay. All right, so we'll start with the predictions. Unfortunately, Fenerbahce cannot be in the prediction anymore because we
That's so
lost.
sad.
We lost to Olympiacos in the penalties. All right, so first matchup, Aston Villa Olympiacos. I'm also going to be biased. Aston Villa first game 5-0.
Yeah, they will destroy Olympiacos. Aston Villa's gonna win it.
Um, I know it's like being biased, but even if we weren't biased, I feel like anyone would say Aston Villa is absolutely gonna destroy Olympiacos. They're not a great team. The only reason why Fenerbahce lost is because they just can't score from penalties. They can score anywhere, but they can't score from penalties. Like no skill whatsoever in the penalties. But whatever, moving on. So yes, Aston Villa is gonna destroy Olympiacos 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, whatever it is. Yes.
And second one, I don't know if you guys are popular with the or familiar with the Club Bruges, but they actually have a really good stadium and really good team.
Yeah.
Fiorentina might be the appealing choice for a lot of people because they're in Serie A and more known team. But I didn't like Fiorentina's tie against Victoria Pilsen. They really struggled. They won extra time in the second game. So first game, I'm gonna say actually a 1-1 tie um, for this. But the second game for what about you guys for the first game in Italy in
I
Florence?
say, I say absolutely no way to any of the Belgian club in my mouth. So Fiorentina's gonna win.
You think Fiorentina?
Absolutely, yeah,
How,
Fiorentina absolutely
what's the
destroy them.
score?
5-0. Let's do that,
Fiorentina's gonna win 5-0.
bro. I told you, I swear in my life I would never support anything from Belgium. Straight up.
Oh,
Even
okay.
AD,
for that.
AD has a history. Yes.
Yeah. What about you? Phil? What do you think?
So another weird take. I don't remember any Belgium clubs in finals in European competitions. I'm sure like there is some in the past. Maybe it's my fish brain of a memory. But
I think Anderlecht has won a European trophy before.
yeah, like very, very old. You're right. There's like
Yeah.
years before. But lately, like no Belgium team goes to the final. And that's why I think Fiorentina is gonna win like 3-1, something like that.
Okay. So, and my second leg, I have Club Brugge winning 2-1 and going to the final, as I kind of hinted at the first one.
Yeah.
Uh, AD Club Brugge, what do you think in the second game at home? They're gonna lose again?
I might give them a win 1-0, but still, they they're not gonna go to the final. It's
Okay.
Fiorentina.
So it's Fiorentina. Okay. And
I
Efe,
think it's gonna be a tie.
but you said first game Fiorentina, so
Yeah, Fiorentina's going.
you have Fiorentina going through. Okay, so I have
Right.
Club Brugge and AD and Efe have Fiorentina going. And we have already said the first game is going to be a blowout for Olympiacos Aston Villa. Second game, I think, is going to be closer. Aston is going to play like calmer and smarter to also maintain energy because they're playing for Champions League in Premier League standings.
Yes.
So I think it's going to be 2-1 Aston Villa in the second game in Greece.
I think Aston Villa's gonna try to play smart. Like I said, if they destroy Olympiacos their first leg at home, they'll play smart. They'll try. I would say they would try to tie the game at least, so 0-0.
Uh, I think since Olympiacos is gonna get destroyed in the first game, they're gonna try to like really take risks in the second game. So I'm expecting a lot of goals, over 3.5 goals probably. But Aston Villa is a really fast team. So if you give gaps in the back, they're gonna punish you really hard. So I think it's gonna be like 3-1, 4-2, something like that on Aston Villa.
Well, Efe has Aston Villa going through like 9-1 in two legs.
Yeah,
um,
we all know my two Wakanda Forever brothers has been doing Leon Bailey and Musa Diaby. You've seen what they have been in Premier League.
I have on the championship in the final. I have Aston Villa winning 3-1 against Club Brugge and lifting the trophy for its second year in a row. UEFA Conference League goes to a Premier League team. Last year
Yeah.
West Ham, this year Aston Villa.
Same. I think. I mean, Arsenal is going to win the whole thing. Even if Club Rouge was could go to the final, like Owen said, I want Arsenal to literally show no mercy to them. Absolutely destroy them by all means. Is it?
Well, you have Fiorentina. You have Fiorentina playing them though. So what do you think is going to be?
Yeah. So yeah, it's the same thing. Arsenal is going to beat them easily.
Okay. What about you, Efe?
I think there's no way Aston Villa doesn't win the Europa League because one, they have the best team, the best players. Two, they have the best performance. Three, they have Unai Emery, the king of European trophies. So this is like a perfect formula for
Good,
another trophy.
good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, exactly. So he's gonna say that in the final, and he's gonna win it again. So yeah, there you go.
I think he's a Champions League after this. Switch it up a little bit. He always wins the other trophies in Europe.
He needs to go to a better team for Champions League.
I think he only coached PSG in Champions League. That's about it. Because when he was at Arsenal, they were in Europa League. So
Yeah, that's true.
he needs to have an opportunity in a Champions. Well, Aston Villa should be in the Champions League next year. So let's see what he does with Aston Villa in Champions League. I'm actually curious how far he can go.
I'm very curious as well. Yeah. I want to see how Arsenal are going to do in Champions League next year.
All right, guys. So that's our predictions. Let us know in the comments. Disclaimer: if Fenerbahce was playing Aston Villa in this round, I was gonna have them go all the way to win the trophy, but we couldn't get there.
Yeah.
I really thought, like, at the beginning of this year, like at the beginning of the season, Fenerbahce was straight up starting hard. They were unbeaten. I thought you guys were going to do well this season, but got beat by Olympiacos because you couldn't take penalty. If I joined the Fenerbahce squad, I would train them to have a take penalty
Well,
proper way.
well, the funny thing is, look at the players who took penalties this game. Tadic, one of the best players in Europe ever. No, I'm exaggerating, but he's a very top player. He missed a penalty. Batshuayi scored. Cengiz Ünder, who's played in the top European leagues until this year, his whole career, missed. Alexander Ciku scored. And last penalty, if he scored this, it was going to go to the sudden death because it was going to be a 3-3 tie in the penalties. Leonardo Bonucci, who has scored in Champions League stages of penalties, he scored in the European Championship,
World Cup.
Yeah, any competition he's been very clutch, and he ends up missing the last penalty, and we lost.
He is probably the most experienced defender in Europe, and like he will have. You would think he would have the nerves of like steel, miss.
Yeah.
I might text Fenerbahce coach be like, yo, you need someone to teach you how to take penalty. I'll do it.
Thank you, Eddie.
Eddie, you should email Ismail Eagle to be hired.
Does he speak English? I hope he does.
No,
we
I don't
have
think he does.
translators. I don't think he does, but we have translators.
Yeah, I need y'all to translate my email and have me send it to him. If he did, he might hire me as a penalty coach.
His name is Ismail Eagle.
He's Turkish, right?
Yeah, he's also a Haji, so you have to respect him.
Of course, he's a Fenerbahce.
He went to Mecca, and he's like blessed now by the gods. So
How the hell did y'all manage to lose 4
well, that was just because we got unlucky, but it's fine. You're still blessed. Our coach is Haji, so
Great. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Those are our predictions, and we'll see you on the next one.
see you on the next one.
Subscribe to the pod.